Hi Yvonne, I'm in Kensington, one of the more affluent neighborhoods in London, and the international language spoken here is cash. So let's see what the people on the streets know about the World Bank.
Role of the World Bank?
Yes.
I don't know.
Above all, we have to bear in mind that, yes, Turkey did withdraw its ambassador, but it's only for a period of a week or 10 days. I think we have to wait and see what changes actually happen within society once the results of the referendum are in. And, well, most analysts say that it is likely to be a yes vote by a majority. So we should really understand that these are just signals back and forth, and by no means any real direction that we can rely on. Turkey's society does have this identity crisis, and I personally think that bringing Turkey closer to the EU would help solve this crisis.
Indeed. Sertan Baykara, Germany traditionally is a bridge between old Europe and new Europe, between the East and the West, between the EU and Russia.
Well, first of all, my feeling is that Angela Merkel is rather suspicious of Putin and his agendas. But also Germany has set an eye on eventually having a permanent seat in the UN Security Council. We also have to look at the diplomatic poetry of this meeting. It is an intimate meeting in Crawford, Texas, but it also is on November the 9th, which is a very, very important date in German history.
Yep.
18 years ago, East and West Germany reunited, but it also is the date when the Nazis set fire to a lot of Jewish institutions, synagogues, schools. I think he'll bring a wild boar along, so this time he can show us how to barbecue a wild boar like we did the last time.
And on that bombshell, we're going to leave you.
Do the immigrants that come into the country today have other obstacles to overcome?
Well, there are different obstacles.
What is the bigger obstacle you've had to face throughout your life, being a woman or coming from an ethnic minority?
In the frontline service, you've got your BME population there.
With me on Middle East Today, I have Miss Cynthia McKinney, who is a former member of the House of Representatives in the United States, and she's also tipped to be the nominee for the presidential election for the Green Party. Ms. McKinney, I understand that you still have a lot of unanswered questions remaining about 9/11. Would you please tell me a bit about that and how it reflects on the Middle East?
Well, I would just say that there is an entire movement that has grown as a result of the United States government's failure to answer the simple question of why is it that the American taxpayers have invested trillions of dollars in a military and an intelligence infrastructure, and it failed 4 times in one day.
Okay, and what would you say the political climate in the Middle East would be like if 9/11 had never occurred?
Well, of course, we know that, unfortunately, the United States government under the Bush administration stretched and made a connection between September 11th and its war agenda for Iraq.
So, is it ignorance, or does it simply not matter what the World Bank does? You judge for yourselves. I'm Sertan Baykara for Press TV in London.